Hi, welcome to another episode of Coding Class with MasterHun. And today I am going to talk to you about a little bit of a review, I guess. I'm going to talk to you about a whole bunch of things. Mostly it's about syntax and just understanding coding concepts. Doesn't have to do, it specifically has to do with Python, but it really can apply to, the coding concepts can apply to other both functional in terms of functional programming and object-oriented programming. But today we're obviously, if you're looking at the screen, you can see we are going to be, essentially it is talking about Python 3 or Python. And we're talking about functions, classes, objects, methods, constructors, and modules. Okay. So in Python, we have the import keyword. Okay, if you see that, I've highlighted the import keyword. Okay, so what does import does is it allows us to import or bring in code from that other people or that we ourselves have created. So instead of having one humongous, huge with a capital Y, huge file with thousands and thousands of lines of code, which would be very cumbersome. So what we can do instead is we can divide the code into logical divisions, where we can divide the code into modules. So essentially a module is just another way of saying it's another file. So we could have code that's separated in different files, and then how would we then bring that code into our code? So we would use the import keyword highlighted, and then we type import, then we have a space, and then we type the name of the module, which will correspond to the name of the file. Okay, so import space and then the name of the module. Okay, now, so there's two ways now. How do we get at the functions, the classes, the objects, all that good stuff that's inside the module? Then in this method where we just do import space and then module name, then let's say example, we wanted to call a function that's inside the module, then we do have to reference the name of the module. There is another way to do this so that you can skip, so you don't have to keep typing the name of the module. We're not going to cover that in this class, but just let you know there's a more easier, less cumbersome way. But so if we import the module, then we need to, in order to call, so let's say there's a function called myFunction_FUBU that's inside the mySpecial module. We need to type the name of the module, and then we need to use this dot notation, right? Dot, and then we need to obviously invoke the name of the function. Okay, how do we call a function of a module? We need to follow this syntax. Okay, and that allows us to create more and interesting and less cumbersome, more and interesting programs that do more and interesting things, because we can bring in the special powers that's available to us in different modules, because Python comes with a standard library, and also you can make your own modules and you can add to the library for your own uses, or your company uses, or your organization, or you can use somebody else's module. Okay, now let's say you have this one program, and inside the program you define the function using the def keyword. Review, right? We use a def keyword to define a function, def for define a function, and then inside that same file, let's say how do we call a function in Python? Well, if the function is defined in the same file, then we just need to invoke the name of the function, beep beep, and then the parentheses. So this function may or may not return any value, but it doesn't seem to accept any values. Okay, so the function defined doesn't seem to accept, doesn't have any parameters, and we don't have to pass any arguments to this function call, in this function call. Okay, so how do we call a function? We need to know the name of the function, and this function is already defined inside this program. Actually, in this one it's not, but let's pretend it is. So we need to call the name of the function, and then we need to have parentheses, and we may have arguments inside the parentheses, we may not, depending on the function. Okay, so functions. So we've talked about functions, and we've talked about modules, and then how to call the functions that inside the modules. Okay, so now another important thing we have to understand is we have to understand how do we create an object, because we can do object-oriented programming in Python. So how do we do that? And one of the important things you need to know is how to create an object. Okay, so we need the name of the object. Okay, so if you can see here, I've highlighted line 11. The name of this object is widget001. Very exciting, right? Then we have to use the assignment operator, the equal sign in Python, and then we have to call the constructor of that class. And the name, so the constructor is actually a function, or in this case it's a method, right? So we need the name of the class, which is widget, right? And we know it's a class because it starts with a capital letter, right? And then we're going to have these parentheses, right? So this constructor, right? This constructor will create an object, and then it will assign to this object name, the reference or the address or the pointer to the object of the widget class. Okay? I'm sorry if it doesn't make any sense right now, but I'm just trying to explain the syntax. Okay, what is all these? What does the syntax? The syntax. What does the syntax mean, right? Okay, now, so we've created an object of the widget class, right? We created an object of the widget class because we invoked the widget constructor, right? And the name of this object is widget001. Okay. Now, usually when we have when we create objects, right, we're going to have methods. Okay, classes define methods and attributes of the class of the object. And then when we create an object, then we get a chance. Then we're going to be able to be able to exercise these different methods, the methods that are defined in the widget. In this example, the widget class, right? So we need to use a dot notation. So we need the name of the object. If we look at line 14, we need the name of the object. Then we're going to have this dot, right? And then we call the name of the method, which is a fancy way of saying it's, the function, right? So the name of the object is widget001, and then the name of the method is widget parentheses, right? And these parentheses tell us this is a method, right? And this is how we invoke or call this method. Okay, methods are the functions that are tied to an object, okay, which is defined by a class. Okay, so in this example, right, we don't really care what any of these modules or functions or methods or classes do. I'm just trying to show you what the syntax is, so that when you read code, when you read import and then a module name, you know that what this import is doing, right? And then when you see a function, right, you see that there are these parentheses, and then you know that this is a function, and it is most likely defined inside the same file. Okay, usually, not always. Okay, and then how do we create an object? We need to call the constructor, constructor for that class. We need a name for the object. How do we use the methods that are associated with the objects? we need to call the object, we need the name of the object, we use the dot, and then we need the name, call the name of the method. And then if we have modules, how do we call the different functions that are inside the module? We need to use the name of the module, then the dot again, and then the name of the function, and then parentheses. Okay? I hope this wasn't confusing, but this is syntax that you must understand. Otherwise, you won't understand what's going on. Okay? This is specific for Python 3, but for other object-oriented languages, it would be very similar. Okay, thank you very much, and I hope to meet you again in the next episode of Coding Class with MasterHun. Thank you very much, and goodbye.